Here we are at ABC Super Soap Weekend at Disney MGM Studios, and from General Hospital, it's...
gotta play the theme.
Yeah. She's here. Wait, this rocks. This is nothing like the old theme.
No.
How about that? It's Rebecca Herbst.
Good morning.
What time do you normally get up? I guess on call days you probably get up early, right?
Well, the earliest I have to be at work would be 7 in the morning, so I'm up around 5. But there's a 3-hour difference.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
Right now it's really early.
Yeah.
Did you fly in yesterday?
I did.
And so here, is this your first? How many years have you been here?
I think I was just trying to figure that out, and I think this might be my 7th year.
Wow.
Yeah, 7th or 8th. I don't know.
So it's not your first.
No.
It's not my first. No.
Well, you have had one heck of a year on General Hospital. You've been like in every scene practically. Does it seem that way to you? It's like,
sometimes.
Yeah.
Lately it has been like that, but it's good. I enjoy it.
it's just interesting the way when you came on, you were not remotely a sympathetic character. But then through the years, the writers have been so kind and have made you like the sweetest, nicest girl next door, even though that's Jason's baby. And
I know, even though I've been married 4 times and both my kids are by neither one of my husbands.
Yeah.
I am still
That doesn't mean you're not
Charles'
nice.
good girl. That's right. No, I am nice. Absolutely.
But on the opposite side of the coin, Greg Vaughn is so unlikable. I find myself shouting at the TV, "You slept with Maxie first!" You know?
I know, everybody tends to forget that, and I slip it in there as much as I can.
I love that, yeah, because it seems like he needs to be reminded that, you know, this whole divorce thing is not really your fault.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Can you come right for a show?
I'd love to. I hear you need some.
Yeah, at the moment, please.
I'm not in the guild, so, you know, it's okay.
It's how much of your dialogue is spent catching people up who may have just joined the show? How much time, when you notice something in the script, you notice, oh, I'm mentioning names more often than I normally would?
Yeah, we're very repetitive. We have to, with every show, we have to recap what happened pretty much the day before.
Yeah.
Just in case you missed yesterday.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's hard for us because didn't we just say that? Especially when we're doing taping 2 or 3 shows a day, we think, didn't we just say this? We don't want to do it again, but you kind of have to.
Yeah, radio, we do the same thing. We catch people up where we are because we can't, even begin to fantasize that people listen to our every word for 4.5 hours
That's
a day.
Why you have to be formal once an hour.
Right.
Yeah. Well, the great story, the hostage crisis at the Metro Court was so well done. I was on the air saying, it's better than 24 this season, the way it was done and how they kept going backwards and forwards and moving towards the ultimate conclusion.
Thank you.
And the black and white ball, same sort of thing. It's like, don't mess with a good formula. This works.
Right. Yeah, we decided to do the whole thing again.
Yeah.
When things are going so well, do you almost hate to resolve them? Do you almost wish there has to be a point where the payoff happens, where something eventually we get to the point instead of building and building and building and building?
Yeah, you have to. You
Yeah.
have to. Exactly. It has to climax.
But the journey is so much fun. You almost hate to see the thing that everybody's waiting for.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Right now, the Windermere stuff is going really well. Everybody's really excited to see who the killer is. And
Yeah, I was alluding to it this morning that like you and Laura Wright had to be wet at one point, and now when you come in every morning, do they just hose you down?
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. We still go through like getting our hair and our makeup done, and maybe it's a little quicker, but then we get hosed down.
Yeah. And they have to put a shiner on you every day because Kelly Monaco hit her.
Oh yeah, my black eye.
Yeah.
I know, and that changes day to day too. Some days it's really bad, and then some days it's just a nick.
Depends on if you put the steak on it that night.
Right.
It's all in the treatments. Are there some days that it's great to have as much dialogue as you can get on a show like this, but are there some days where it's like, we were going to go out tonight, but I've got 5 extra pages, so I'm going to have to, you guys go to the movie and I'll see you next time. I've got a lot more work to do.
No, that never really comes in the way of doing what I need to do. I like to, it sounds kind of weird, but I have a fairly large closet, and so I shut myself in my closet at night after my kids go to bed, and that's when I learn my stuff.
Okay. Do you have to actually speak it out loud, or can you do it just on site?
I go over it in my head 2 or 3 times, and then I know it.
Is it kind of a memorize and flush, like you couldn't remember 5 days ago what you said, or?
No, I can watch the show, which airs 2.5 weeks after we've taped it, and remember what I've said.
Yeah, it's like, oh wait, here's this line was great. I delivered this like nobody's business. Yeah.
Or, oh, this is the line that I totally made up and I shouldn't have said that at all.
How did you get to the closet technique? I mean, when did that start? Were you actually...
Because it's the only room in the house that people can't just walk through, and there's no reason for my children to be in my closet.
Yeah.
So that's...
Acoustics are usually... Hanging clothes are great for acoustics, too, if you want to actually talk. It's real flat
I
sound.
know that. Thanks.
It's funny, I get the ABC Daytime Update every week, and there's always a little Q&A from the fans. And lately, they have wanted to know the shirt that Elizabeth was wearing, and where did she get that? And your clothes have been a big topic.
Yeah, the wardrobe stylist has been excellent lately for my character. Anyway, she's I really like all my clothes.
What do they do with them? I mean, because you'll wear them sometimes, because one scene will last 4 or 5 days, or one day in daytime will last 4 or 5 days in shooting.
Right.
And then you'll probably never wear it again. Do they auction them off, or?
No, they sell it to a store called It's the Wrap. Or It's a Wrap.
It's a Wrap?
Yeah,
Okay.
It's a Wrap on Ventura Boulevard in Los Angeles.
Oh, that's
cool.
great.
Like a consignment shop, or is it just a regular shop, and you're going to find something that you've seen on TV or movies in there?
Yeah, I think that's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
I've never been there. But
What a great concept, though. Yeah.
Yeah, I know, and that's how they keep their budget.
We're talking to Rebecca Herbst. She's Elizabeth on General Hospital. It's ABC's Super Soap Weekend. We're at Disney MGM Studios, broadcasting live this morning.
So I'm guessing it's not going to be long before the other shoe drops as to who Jake's father really is.
Yeah, it's not going to be long.
Yeah. So you've already shot that?
We have.
Oh, okay.
We have.
Cool. Yeah. Because I already know what's going to happen today, because Mitch told me what's going to happen today. So.
Then we can talk about it later.
Yeah. But it's just been... I just love the show. Everybody knows, except for Jay, not to call me between 3 and 4. But
only if it's really important.
Well, he may call you to tell you we're going to be talking to Rebecca Herbst.
That's true. And no, but that's the great thing about the digital video recorder. You can pause live TV, and then come back and
going.
yeah.
Do you find it gives you more opportunity with the digital technology now to watch yourself, or is it the last thing you want to do is watch your own performance?
There are days, there are certain times like the fight with Kelly Monaco, I definitely made a point of, going back to TiVo and and looking at that just because I wanted to see how it turned out.
Yeah, because you really have to choreograph that stuff or somebody could get hurt.
Well, and the funny thing is that the director for the day said that he did not want it choreographed because he wanted it to be like a real girl scrap.
Wow.
But that's not possible. You can't just go at it because I don't know what she's going to do and she doesn't know what I'm going to do and somebody might get hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, seriously.
So we choreographed it as much as we could, but then once we got to the ground and we had each other's hair in our fists, we didn't really know what we were doing. We just kept thinking, God, I hope he cuts soon.
So you're here for Super Soap Weekend. You're going to be out there, and everybody's going to have a chance to meet you and probably wonder, and tell you, advise you what you should be doing as your character on the show.
Yeah, it's funny. People love to recap what I've been doing on the show. It's so funny. They love to tell me what I've been, just in case I didn't know.
Right. And I'm guessing the fans tell you, come on, be with Jason. Be with Jason.
Yeah, I have a lot of verbal Jason fans out there.
Yeah. Well, Steve's great. We talked to Bradford Anderson in Spinelli, and he's a hoot and a half. He was telling us about Jason's hair, and that he's always complaining that his hair looks like a helmet, but he does it himself. So who does he complain to?
I know. Yeah, his hair is terrible right now. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it is. It's kind of like it's in between. What is he going to do with it? It's kind of growing,
I keep
parting.
having to grow mine longer, just so I continue to look like the girl.
That's funny. All right, well, thanks for being with us. We appreciate it. It's ABC Super Soap Weekend. Rebecca Herbst is here. Elizabeth Weber on General Hospital. And show up at Disney MGM. You never know who you're going to run into this weekend. It goes on all weekend here at Disney MGM Studios.